G'day with the traders. I'm Roy. I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the DAWGS.
And Calvin.
Coach of CALVINATor.
All right, she's exciting times, boys. We've had the chance to analyse week one. Now we've got our first two trades to use. So obviously we need to use them wisely to set us up for the rest of the season. So, boys, what are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at the most traded players out here. And Matt Rao and Patrick Dangerfield. Obviously, Rao mid-season return from that knee injury, and Dangerfield 3 weeks for that suspension. So they are the most popular players traded out, which is... Roy, we're both in that position there, and a lot of people obviously are with their high ownership, and then I guess a few other people are maybe doing a few luxury trades, lucky ducks, and maybe trying to fix things up.
Unlucky about the outs, boys, because there is the most traded in players, and we're looking at Jaden Stevenson at the top with number one there now. 128 last week. How good was he? Should be a trade target for a lot of people.
Now, there's a lot of ways you can go with this. Obviously, we're going to have to fix our issues. So injury, suspension, those types of trades, they need to be our number one priority. You can do your own fix-up trades. If you aren't quite happy with where you landed and you can patch up around that, this is a good week to do that. Or you can chase some rookies that went really well and as a result have a really low break even.
Well, here's the break evens. My priority would be, if you don't have some of the guys that are going to be the best cash cows, the money makers, grab those like Matt Flynn at the top. If you don't have him,
got to get him.
Lowest break even, you've got to pick him up. After that massive 99 there, you've got those other guys like you need James Jordan. I think Jimmy Rowe, probably a must have in the forward line, probably going to be the best of the forwards. So try to get those guys as a priority.
Now, you might be looking at guys you missed here, or even the injury and suspension guys could be going to some real value that is in the forward line, and they're bargain picks. Jaden Stevenson is so underpriced for someone capable of a 128. Jai Caldwell's role was unbelievable. Plenty of centre bounce attendances. He was tackling, he was marking, so he's a great pick. Now, Nick Hind. Playing off half-back. I can't help myself, dog. If I'm saying pick a bomber, they must be good. So playing across half-back, he scored 100, which justified all the talk in the preseason, and we'll be able to throw him back in a couple of weeks because he's basically a lock for that DPP. Now, looking back in defence, Markov was unbelievable. He's so cheap. We did flag that the Gold Coast like it in his hands, and he took 14 marks. Now, he's not going to do He's not going to do that every week, but the fact he can do it makes him an absolute bargain.
His price is only going up.
It is. It's same with Lockie Scholl, who's playing a fantastic role across half-back in the wing. He turned up on the weekend. He's got a really low break-even. I think he's someone you could look at as well.
So if you don't have anyone suspended this week, fellas, maybe you're looking to do a couple of risky moves. Risky moves.
So you take advantage of the position.
Maybe we get rid of a guy like Max Gawn.
Have you nailed all your rookies?
Looking all right. He only scored a 70 last week. So guess what, fellas? He's gone for me.
Wow. I'm not surprised. Everyone's doing it.
Him and Rao will go at the expense. We're bringing in Jack McRae. Not the little pig, though. I actually considered that. And Stevenson. Righting my wrongs, getting him in to fix it up.
So it's just a restructure with your two trades.
It's a slight one, yes.
Massive call to get rid of Gawn.
Well, I've got big boy McElroy in the forward lane.
So you're not actually bringing in a ruck to do it.
I'm not using a trade.
That would feel safer.
Yeah. It's a little bit safer,
Which rucks would you actually really want to bring in?
That's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it?
We tried to talk about that on the podcast. Go and listen to that.
It's a good
I don't know if we made any sense, though.
No.
So what are we doing, Roy?
Right.
With our Danger and Rao issue.
Danger and Rao. So hand is forced. But two guys that I was hot on all pre-season, and I was disappointed in myself for not starting with, Stevenson and Caldwell. Right. It's just an easy patch-up for me, really, and it gives me $275,000 to go shopping next week.
Holy
moly. So you're happy to take some coin in there?
I'm taking coin in.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got the same two, Danger and Rao. They're going out. I'm actually using a bit of DPP.
Love it.
And Roy, you do like that.
I do.
Action there. And I'm bringing in Scholl into defence, but I'm going Tom Mitchell. I could go with Jack McRae, but I like the look of Tom Mitchell last week.
Second half.
Massive in the second half. And that was why we called him a pig. He's averaged 129 twice. He's a good,
Well, he had
he's a good player.
69 points in the second half.
Yeah, so
Something like
I'm
that.
going
Big
now. I'm hoping that shoulder is going to be fine. But
Yeah.
before we go, Cal, we've got a captain for us. What are our best captain options
Well,
this
I was
week?
going to start off with an apology, Warne, about saying Max Gone was number 1 last week. You will notice that there is no ruckman in
So
my
don't
top
we
5.
listen to this list then?
No, listen to this, because Zach Merritt against Port is amazing. He's played him 8 times in his career at an average of 120.
Go.
And his last 3 at Adelaide Oval, averaging 127.
Oh.
So he is the number 1 this week. You can lock him with confidence.
I will.
Much more
That's who I wanted
confidence
to lock last week.
than the ruck.
All right,
So,
good
Lee.
luck this weekend. Make sure you're across your team. Make your moves when you need to, not right at the start. You can make them right at the start, but
Yeah,
I
it's
just
risky.
hold on to them until you know as much information as you can, and then keep checking your scores throughout the weekend. Good luck, boys.